Hey everyone, it's Donna Brown here, the Work From Home Queen. Hope you're doing well. Now, for those of you who have been tracking me on Facebook or my friend on Facebook, you will have known that I decided that I would vlog about my experience of becoming a mother as a business owner. So I've been running my own business from home for 10 years now, and in just under 10 weeks, I'm going to be introducing a new little blueberry into the family, our first little baby, and I thought what a great opportunity for me to vlog the experience of previously been running my business a certain way for 10 years and now adding in a baby into the equation and what that means, how I do things differently, what stays the same, what's hard, what's easy, just the whole process, basically to help anyone else out there that might be experiencing a similar thing, or for any other experienced mothers out there who are deciding to start their own home-based business, what works for me and helps me, because at least I've got the business experience background on my side. So I thought I was going to start it the day that the blueberry was born, but I decided to start it a bit earlier because I've realized that there's actually something really cool that I could talk about now, and that is setting clients' expectations. So previously in the past, I would have my emails on my computer, my phone, and my iPad. And I used to check them all the time. My phone, I was just addicted to my phone. It was actually quite ridiculous. And every time it went ping or a little vibrate, sorry, I would go and check the phone. And I would, depending on what the email was, people who were emailing me requests of work, this was when I was very heavy as a virtual assistant. I'm not so heavy anymore. But people who were sending me work jobs, I just couldn't sit there and let it go. Like, I couldn't let it go and think I'll do it in the morning. It wasn't in me. And the other problem was also, if it was something urgent, I really couldn't just let it go. If there was a problem, if there was something urgent, I just couldn't let it go over my head and wait till the next day, or wait till I was back in the office. It would ruin my day. And many times Pickles and I were out for dinner, and I would read an email and it would be some problem that I'd have to fix, and I'd start to feel sick about not being able to help the client straight away. So, you know, I'd go to Pickles, we've got to go home, I've got to fix this problem, and bless his cotton socks, he would always help me out. He'd be like, all right, let's go. Like, he would do what he would need to do, because he's like, it's business is important, that's what pays the bills, and he wouldn't complain. But after a while I thought, Jesus Christ, my clients are completely controlling my world, unintentionally. Like, I'm sure when they're emailing me at 10 p.m. at night, they weren't expecting an answer. However, because I did answer and because I started responding, that's when they actually started expecting it. So when I didn't do it, it became a bit of a problem. You know, there was the rare occasion where I may not have seen the email, or I may not have had my phone on me or something, and clients would get frustrated, but that's my own fault. I set that expectation to them, and that's what they expected. So a little while ago, maybe at the end of the last year, so I'm currently recording this in April, so maybe around November, December last year, my phone died, and all my email accounts died on it, and nothing would work, and it crashed, and when I got my phone fixed, I thought, you know what? I'm not adding my email accounts back on my phone. I'm not going to be able to access my emails unless I am in the office. I don't tend to travel with my iPad, so I didn't have that issue. The iPad's just good for when I'm sitting on the couch, or I am traveling and I don't want to bring my whole laptop with me. So if I'm out of the house, I don't have my emails with me. And really, in the grand scheme of things, that's quite reasonable, because what am I going to do when I'm out of the house, really? So I did let clients know, and I said, look, just letting you know, I don't have access to emails anymore, and yeah, and for the most part, people were fine. People will realise, well, it's a bit unreasonable for me to expect Donna to respond to me on a Sunday night. It was quite an interesting experience. I don't want to say I was bored, but I was very like, oh my God, nobody's annoying me every 30 seconds, because I get hundreds of emails. So it was a very weird experience for me, and now that I've done it for a few months, man, I will never go back. Never, ever, ever will I go back. It's been liberating, and I tell all my clients, get your emails off your phone if they're dominating your world. If you speak to any time management kind of guru or efficiency guru or anything like that, people will always say, you know, check your emails once or twice a day and that's it. Maybe once in the morning, once in the afternoon, you're done. It's really hard to do that if they keep pinging at you in even on your computer or on your phone. Even if you turn off that notification, the lure to go and press the email icon is so hard to resist that I just took them all off. So it was quite easier for me. And I don't go and check my computer every 5 minutes like my phone, because that's much more effort. Like when I'm cooking dinner or when I'm cleaning or even if I'm watching a movie, the chances of me getting up to go and check my emails on my computer is next to nil. I very, very rarely would I do that. So that's the first thing I did a little while ago, unintentionally, without thinking about, preparing for Blueberry's arrival. But since then, this year, what I've actually done is taken it one step further, and I've actually set an automatic reply to every single email that hits my inbox, letting people know that I only check emails between 9 a.m. and 12 midday, Monday to Thursday. Fridays I don't work, and I have never really done a lot of work on a Friday. I do work in the sense that I might do planning or strategizing or brainstorming for my own business, but I've never been one to do lots of... I've got the hiccups, sorry. It's a pregnancy thing, I think. I would never be one to do a lot of client work on a Friday. It's my day to go out for lunch and run errands. I do a lot of grocery shopping and things on Fridays because I don't want to do it on the weekend when everybody else is there. So that wasn't a big issue for me. So I changed it to 9 to 12, Monday to Thursday. 3 hours a day on, 9 to 11. Far out. That's a mistake in my video. You know what? I'm going to leave this mistake in because this is the beauty of being pregnant and saying silly things. 9 till 11. If you shoot me an email that says 9 till 11 are the only times that I actually read my emails. So 2 hours a day, 4 days a week. Massive cut down. Now, if I will say I'm not a heavy virtual assistant anymore. So this would be very different for people who are VAs running hourly rate jobs where clients are sending jobs. But if you're on packages, you can do that easily because the expectation has been set already on what needs to be done every week or every month. So you don't need to talk to clients every 5 minutes. But if you are an hourly rate client, then this can be much more harder to maintain. So this is why I'm anti-hourly rates and I'm pro packages. And if you're a wellness practitioner or any other, business coach or any other kind of client like that, responding to clients once a day is more than reasonable in my eyes. There are some people that will say that responding as fast as possible is part of their success, and that's perfectly fine. I don't have an issue with that, but I don't want to be, it's not part of my success, and I definitely don't want to be that dependent on, or clients being that dependent on me replying so quickly, because I do get hundreds of emails a week. I find people that respond very fast to emails are those that might not get as many. So responding to 20 a week really quickly is not as much issue as, is not as much of an issue as responding to 300 or 400 a week. So I just don't do it, and that's just part of who I am as my choice, and that's cool. So now if you email me, you get that auto response, and I do actually only check my emails 9 till 11. However, occasionally if I've got a spare hour in the afternoon and I'm feeling extra efficient, I will go and check my emails. It's my choice, but the expectation has been set with the client that if you email 11:05, don't expect a reply until the next day unless it's 11:05 on the Thursday, then I ain't replying to Monday. Sorry. I've got more important things to do, and it's not about lying around on the couch or watching TV. It's about the fact that a lot of the rest of the days, I'm not actually just not working. I'm working just not on emails. I might be doing mentoring sessions with clients, or I might be writing up content or something, or recording videos. So I am working. I'm just not checking my emails 9 to 11. A great friend of mine, Chris, said to me that, if you're using Outlook, you can schedule emails. So if you want to spend a couple of hours on the weekend going through all your emails and replying, you can schedule them to be sent out Monday morning so clients don't know you're working on the weekend, so they don't expect it. At the time, I was using Mac Mail, so I don't think that was a feature that I could have, but it was a great tip she gave me, so I'm going to share it with you, and I'll put a link to her business below. She's a VA, so I'll put a link to her business below if you want to learn more about her, but it was her Microsoft Outlook tip to me years ago. I'm sure there are more programs that can do that now, but years ago that was her suggestion. Why don't you schedule emails? But I didn't have the option to do that on my computer, but it's another strategy that you can do. So this has been a really long video, and I am extending my videos much longer. I know I promote lots of 90-second to 2-minute training videos with my clients, but these vlogs are a different kettle of fish. This is about really getting into the nuts and bolts and actually teaching you what I'm learning and also gaining massive insights. So my biggest message today is set your clients' expectations. Regardless of whether you've got a baby or not, you should be setting their expectations, and I've always done that, but now I'm really getting strict and focused on this. So you email me, you'll get a reply now that says I only check my emails between 9 and 11, Monday to Thursday, Melbourne time, because I do get emails from all over the world. And that's just the way it is. If you email any big entrepreneur that has a huge tribe following, you won't get a reply from them straight away, or you'll get a reply from their team member with a generic answer, letting people know that they'll get back to you. So that is my first video about this journey from being, I think I still called it like a couch entrepreneur to a mumpreneur, but I don't really like the name mumpreneur, so I got to think about it. Let me know if you've got an idea of what I can call this journey, label this journey. It would be really cool. So if you've got any tips for me as well in preparation, comment below, like this video, share it. Hopefully I've given you a bit of an insight, and if anyone's waiting for a reply from me from an email, you'll know why. I should mention, I still get a lot of emails, so it does take longer to get through them all, but people need to know I'm not available at a drop of a hat. Have a glorious day. Bye.